Hi, I'm Gary from Molson Coors Technical Services, the CTS Digital team, and I'm here today just to give you a few tips around the warm weather. So it's no secret that it has been very warm. So today I'm just going to go through a few things with you. But before we get deep into that, please search for us on YouTube, CTS Digital team, like and subscribe and watch some of our media. So a number of things that we can be looking over and doing when it's this warm to help us with the way we're pouring and to keep getting that great pint every time. So first of all, it's cooling. Cooling is important. So we're looking at a temperature of between 11 and 13 degrees in the cellar. If your temperature has gone over 13 degrees and you can't get it back down under 13 degrees, please contact a refrigeration engineer as soon as you can and get that temperature back down to between 11 and 13 degrees. Because the thing is once we go over that temperature of 13 degrees, it's getting a bit warm in there. That's going to affect our beer cooler, you know, the cooler unit with all the beer pipes going into. So once that starts to overwork in a high temperature cellar, we start to lose the ice, and then that starts to affect the beer at the bar, and it's going to ultimately give way. So you see, cellar cooling, vital that it's between 11 and 13 degrees. Moving on from cellar cooling, we look at beer ready glasses. So beer ready glass is a cold, dry glass. We understand that there's high turnover in these summer and these nice days and things like that. However, it is very important to make sure that the glass is cold and dry before we pour beer into it. It's also important that we check around things like kegs. So if you've had your delivery, say this morning, we wouldn't really be wanting to put that keg on until the next day. It really needs up to 24 hours to acclimatise to your cellar temperature of 11 and 13 degrees. We can also be proactive and start doing a few checks in the cellar ourselves. So we can be looking at things like glycol levels on the remote cooler. So that'll be the little plastic reservoir on the front, and that's going to have blue fluid in it, or a green fluid in it, or a red fluid in it, depending on what coolant your technical services have used to fill that up with. Also, we can be looking around our cooler fan as well. You know, the air conditioning unit that gives the ambient temperature, just give the grills on that a bit of a clean and everything once a week. And you'll find that if you take on these tips, you will get that great pint every single time. Thanks for watching, everybody. And like I said, check out the YouTube channel, CTS Digital team, like and subscribe. Take care, everyone. All the best.